Hi everyone, it's Emma.
And I'm Ryan. Welcome back to English Flow Studio.
Okay, real talk. I woke up today in a very strange emotional mood.
Same. I opened my eyes and immediately thought, oh, great. Today's going to be complicated.
Not dramatic, just emotionally messy.
Exactly. Nothing happened, but the feeling was already there.
Why does that happen?
Because adulthood is basically emotional roulette.
True. You never know which feeling will wake up first.
And today, both of ours decided to show up early.
Before coffee.
The worst crime.
So for anyone listening, if you woke up feeling heavy, restless, or just a bit off, you're in the right place.
Because today we're diving into something all of us deal with, but rarely talk about honestly.
Feelings.
Emotions.
The complicated, confusing adult ones.
Not happy, sad, angry,
The ones you feel in your chest.
or in your shoulders.
Or in your stomach at 7 a.m. for no reason.
Those are the best ones.
So let's start with where we both were emotionally this morning.
Honestly, I woke up with this buzzing inside me.
Buzzing?
Yeah, my thoughts were moving fast, but my body felt slow.
That is such an uncomfortable mix.
It felt like someone pressed play on my mind but forgot to plug in my body.
That's exactly how adulthood feels sometimes.
I just sat on the edge of my bed thinking, why do I feel tense before doing anything tense?
You were tense the moment you opened your eyes?
Yes, zero warm-up.
That's emotional noise.
What's emotional noise?
When your mind keeps humming even though nothing happened yet.
Oh, then yes, my mind was a whole orchestra.
What do you think triggered it?
Honestly, nothing. It was just there, sitting in my chest like an unwanted guest.
I had the same thing today, but mine was heaviness.
Heavy how?
Heavy in a soft way, like someone put a blanket on my emotions without asking.
That weird, quiet weight.
Yes, and I couldn't label it.
I hate unlabeled emotions.
Me too. You keep checking them mentally like, hello, what are you?
And they just stare back.
I stood in the bathroom thinking, is this sadness? Is this stress? Is this boredom?
Did you find an answer?
No. I found toothpaste. That's it.
Very productive.
What about you? Did your coffee help?
Not at all. My hands calmed down, but my thoughts didn't.
Rain makes everything louder inside.
You think it was the rain?
Rain slows the outside world, so the inside world gets louder.
That actually makes sense.
I know. I'm basically a therapist without a degree.
You're hired.
So we both started the day with emotional leftovers.
Emotional leftovers are worse than the feelings themselves.
Because you can't see where they came from.
Exactly. It's like emotional jet lag.
Yes, a perfect phrase.
And I walked here thinking I'd feel that way all day.
But you didn't.
No, something unexpected happened.
A good unexpected or a bad unexpected?
Good, really good.
Now you have to tell me.
I will. But right after that, something else happened.
Of course it did. Emotional days never come alone.
True. This one definitely didn't.
Before we go deeper, if conversations like this help you feel more relaxed with English, feel free to subscribe.
We love having you here every week.
All right, Ryan, tell me what happened.
Well, speaking of strange emotions, something on the street completely shifted my mood this morning. So on my way here, I was walking down that long street near the station. You know, the one with the bakery on the corner?
Oh yeah, the one that always smells like warm bread.
Exactly. It was raining, but not too hard. Just that steady rain that makes everything feel slower.
Perfect emotional weather.
I was still tense, still buzzing inside. And then I saw this little scene across the street.
What kind of scene?
There was this younger boy, maybe 10 or 11, standing near the curb. His backpack looked heavier than he did.
That image already hurts a little.
And next to him, there was an older boy, probably his brother, tall, thin, kind of awkward, holding an umbrella.
Okay, I can see them.
The wind was pushing the rain sideways, so the younger boy kept getting hit in the face with raindrops.
Poor thing.
And then, without saying anything, the older boy stepped closer and tilted the umbrella so it covered the little one more than himself.
Of course he did.
His shoulder and half his arm got soaked, but he didn't move it back. He just stayed there, getting wet for him.
That's love in the smallest possible action.
Right? It wasn't dramatic. No music, no big moment. Just one kid choosing to stand in the rain so his brother didn't have to.
Did they say anything?
I couldn't hear them, but I saw the younger boy's face relax. His whole posture softened.
And what happened inside you?
It was like someone turned the volume down on my anxiety.
From orchestra to solo piano?
Exactly. I was still tense, but there was this warm ache in my chest.
That's the feeling of witnessing kindness.
It made me think, okay, the world is still okay.
Do you think your body believed that sentence?
For a second, yes. Then my brain tried to argue.
Of course it did. Brains love to interrupt good moments.
But that image stuck. The taller boy's sleeve getting wetter and wetter while he kept the umbrella in the same spot.
That is such a powerful picture.
It made my own feelings feel less selfish.
Because you saw someone quietly carrying weight for someone else.
Exactly. It reminded me that emotions aren't just inside us, they're between us.
Look at you dropping deep lines this early in the episode.
I blame the rain. It makes me philosophical.
Same. Rainy days are emotional magnifiers.
Totally. That tiny moment with the brothers did more for my mood than my entire cup of coffee.
It's funny how strangers can fix something inside you without even knowing.
Yeah, that's the part that surprised me. I didn't talk to them. I didn't help. I just watched.
But the feeling was real.
Very real.
Was that the only emotional hit on your walk, or was there more?
Oh, there was more.
Of course.
Right after they disappeared onto their bus, I walked a little further, and that's when I saw her.
Okay, now I'm listening carefully.
At the bus depot, there was a woman sitting alone on the bench. Mid-30s maybe, nice coat, hair pulled back, one hand holding her bag.
I can see her. What was she doing?
She was trying very hard not to cry.
That fight.
Yeah, you know the way people look when they're just about to break, but in public?
The tight jaw, the fast blinking, the deep breath that doesn't really help.
Exactly that. She'd look down at her shoes, then up at the street, then down again.
Did anyone notice?
No one. People were busy with their phones, their bags, their own thoughts.
And you?
I noticed too much.
What did you feel?
A mix of empathy and helplessness. I wanted to fix it, but I knew that wasn't my job.
That's such a hard line.
Yeah. I just stood there, waiting for the light to change, pretending I was just another person crossing the street.
But inside, you were already sitting next to her.
Exactly. Inside, I was on that bench too.
Did she actually cry in the end?
One tear. Just one. She wiped it away so fast you'd think it never happened.
That hurts more than full crying.
It really does. And the worst part, she looked around right after, as if checking, did anyone see that?
And you did.
Yeah, our eyes met for half a second.
That's all it takes.
I didn't smile or wave, I just softened my face.
You let her see that you saw.
Yes, no judgment, no questions, just, I see you. I'm not turning away.
Did her body change at all?
Her shoulders dropped a little, not much, just a tiny release.
Sometimes that's all we need. One person who doesn't look away.
I think so.
You know what's wild? She'll probably never remember your face.
True.
But she might remember that for 1 second she wasn't invisible.
That thought stayed with me the whole walk.
It's crazy how a 5-second moment can completely rewrite a whole morning.
Yeah, my buzzing feeling didn't disappear, but it changed shape.
How so?
It felt less like panic and more like tenderness.
That's a huge shift.
I stopped thinking, what's wrong with me? And started thinking, everyone is carrying something today.
That's the truth. Rain pulls everyone's emotions to the surface.
Seeing those strangers made me feel less alone in my weird mood.
That's the magic of emotional observation.
Emotional observation?
Watching other people's feelings without judging, just noticing.
Yeah, that's exactly what it was.
And then what happened? Did you just keep walking and come straight here?
I wish.
Oh no.
A few minutes later, my phone buzzed.
And let me guess, it wasn't a cute message.
No, it was my brother calling.
That already sounds heavy.
It was. That call took the morning to a whole new emotional level.
So, the small moments with strangers opened your heart.
And then the phone call went straight into it.
Yeah, that's how life works.
Emotional timing is very rude.
Very. But it gives us something real to talk about.
It definitely did today. So my phone buzzed once, then again, and I already knew it wasn't a random notification.
You could feel it.
Yeah, there's a different kind of vibration when it's family.
Who was it?
My brother. His name on the screen just hit me harder than usual.
What did you feel first?
A spike. Like my stomach just dropped and my chest tightened at the same time.
That instant, something's wrong signal.
Exactly. And the worst part, I hesitated for a second before answering.
Because you were scared of what he might say.
Yeah, I was afraid the words were already waiting on the other side.
Did you pick up right away after that?
I took one breath, then answered. Hey. My voice sounded normal, but inside I was shaking.
What did he say?
He started with, "Don't worry."
Oh no.
Yeah, nothing good ever follows, "Don't worry."
Never.
He said, "Dad fell last night."
Just like that?
Just like that. And suddenly I was not on that street anymore.
You were back home.
Completely. I could see the hallway, the old chair he never throws away, all of it.
Did your brother say how bad it was?
He said it wasn't serious. No broken bones. A neighbor helped him up. The doctor checked him in the morning.
That sounds like good news, but it still hits.
It really does.
What was your first thought?
Why wasn't I there?
Of course.
I heard my brother say, "He's okay, really." But my mind was stuck on that one picture, my father on the floor, alone.
That image hurts in a very specific way.
Yeah, it felt like guilt and fear got tangled inside my chest.
Did you ask him why they didn't call you earlier?
I did. I asked, "Why are you only telling me now?"
And?
He said, "Because he didn't want you to worry."
Oh, that sentence cuts deep.
It does. It sounds so kind, but it feels so heavy.
It's like saying, we protected you, and also, we handled it without you.
Exactly. And I was standing there with rain on my jacket, feeling completely useless.
What did you say to your brother after that?
I asked a lot of practical questions. Did he hit his head? Did he sleep? What did the doctor say?
That's how we control the panic. We go into problem-solving mode.
Yeah, numbers, facts, details, anything that feels solid.
Did it help?
A little. But underneath, there was this quiet voice saying, "You're far away. You can't do anything."
That's the hardest part of living away from family.
You know it well, too.
I do. The distance is not just kilometers. It's emotional distance in moments like that.
I kept nodding while my brother talked, even though he couldn't see me.
What did he sound like?
Tired, worried, but trying to sound calm for me.
So he was doing for you what he was doing for your dad.
Yeah, carrying more so I could carry less.
Did you tell him how you were feeling?
Not really. I just said, okay, thank you for telling me. Call me if anything changes.
You went straight into the good son script.
I did. It came out automatically.
What did you actually want to say?
I'm scared. I feel far. I hate feeling useless.
And why didn't you?
Because I didn't want to add my fear on top of his.
That's such an adult move.
What do you mean?
Adults edit their feelings to protect other people's feelings.
That's exactly what happened.
It's kind, but it also leaves you alone with the real emotion.
Yeah. When the call ended, he sounded lighter and I felt heavier.
What did you do right after you hung up?
I just stood there. On the sidewalk, people were walking around me, the light changed, cars moved, and I couldn't move.
Your body froze.
Completely. I was still hearing, "He didn't want you to worry," on repeat.
That line brings love and pain in the same package.
It really does. I could feel both at the same time. Pride that he thought of me and shame that I wasn't there.
Did you feel angry at all?
A little. Not at him, at the situation, at the distance, at time.
At life for putting you in two places at once.
Exactly. I wanted to be the good son and the independent adult at the same time.
And in moments like that, you feel like you're failing at both.
Yeah, that's exactly how it felt.
Did you think about jumping on a plane?
For a second, yes, there was this wild moment where my brain went, just go, just be there.
And then reality walked in.
Work, money, tickets, timing, his actual condition, everything.
Adult life is a long list of reasons you cannot just run.
Sadly, yes.
How is he now?
My brother said he's resting, a little shaken, but okay.
Do you believe that?
I think I do, but my emotions are slower than the information.
That's an important sentence.
Yeah, the facts arrived, but my feelings are still on the previous page.
You know what I hear in all of this?
What?
That you care deeply. Fear and guilt are just the loud costumes love puts on sometimes.
That's uncomfortably true.
I live to make you uncomfortable in emotionally accurate ways.
You're very good at it.
I'm glad you told me this.
Me too. Saying it out loud makes it feel less wild inside.
That's the power of naming emotions. You're not fixing them, you're just not carrying them alone.
Yeah. It feels less like a storm and more like weather I can walk through.
So what did you do next, after standing on the sidewalk with all that inside you?
I came here, straight to the studio. I thought work might distract me.
Oh, work definitely did something today.
Yeah, but not in the way I expected.
Because when you open the studio door...
I walked into a completely different emotion.
And a completely unexpected guest.
The kind with fur and zero respect for equipment.
Which turned your fear into something else for a moment.
Exactly. That chaos was the emotional break I didn't know I needed.
Okay, so you walked into your studio with your whole chest full of emotions, and then what happened?
The moment I opened the door, I knew something was wrong.
How?
The air felt suspicious.
Suspicious air?
Yes, absolutely. And 2 seconds later, I found out why.
Don't tell me.
Oh, I will. Our beautiful, peaceful, carefully organized studio
Carefully organized is generous.
was completely destroyed.
What do you mean destroyed?
The rug was flipped. The mic stand was lying on the floor like it fainted. One of the headphones was halfway across the room.
No.
And in the middle of all of it,
Don't say it.
I'm saying it,
Ryan.
the giant orange cat was sitting on our chair like it owned the entire place,
Oh my God.
just staring at me, not moving. Like, welcome home, human.
That cat has more confidence than both of us combined.
He didn't even blink.
Are you sure it wasn't your imagination reacting to stress?
I wish, but no, this was a very physical, very fluffy intruder.
What was he doing?
Nothing. That was the problem. He was just sitting there, calm, proud.
Like a king in his castle.
Exactly. Meanwhile, everything around him looked like a small hurricane passed through.
Did he at least look guilty?
Not even a little.
Wow, a true professional.
I said, "Hey, buddy, you can't be here," and he just yawned at me.
Of course he did.
And then he stretched like he had done 8 hours of hard emotional labor.
Honestly, same.
I tried to gently shoo him toward the door, and he just walked deeper into the room like he was giving me a tour.
That's dominance.
I know, I was being emotionally dominated by a cat.
Not the first time.
Hey.
Sorry, continue.
So I reached for him very slowly, and he suddenly jumped onto the table.
Oh, no.
Right on top of your notebook.
Of course.
And then he knocked your pen on the floor for absolutely no reason.
I love him.
Emma, please, I was suffering.
Sorry. Continue your tragedy.
Thank you. So I finally picked him up.
Did he attack you?
No, he melted instantly, like warm bread.
That's the best feeling.
And then he started purring so loudly my chest vibrated.
Emotional healing.
I didn't want emotional healing. I wanted my rug back.
So what did you do?
I carried him to the hallway, and right then, the neighbor opened her door.
Oh.
And she saw her cat in my arms and said, "Oh, there you are. I've been looking for you."
I knew it.
She apologized like 20 times.
Did you accept her apology?
I did, but the cat didn't. He looked over her shoulder like he wanted to return.
Because he saw your emotional vulnerability and thought, yes, my kingdom.
That's exactly what happened.
But you have to admit, the chaos kind of helped.
It did.
It broke the fear.
Yeah. For a few minutes, all I could think about was cat hair and destroyed cables.
Sometimes you need something ridiculous to interrupt something painful.
Exactly. It's like the universe said, "Hey, take a break. Here's a cat."
Honestly, best therapy.
After I cleaned everything up, I felt lighter.
Not fixed.
No, but definitely lighter.
It's funny how something small can reset your whole emotional direction.
Yeah, it doesn't erase the fear, but it gives your body a moment to breathe.
So, after the cat situation, what did you do?
I stepped outside for some air,
And
the day had one more emotional surprise waiting for us.
oh, this is the part I remember.
Yeah, because this time, it wasn't my emotions we talked about.
And that leads us perfectly into the evening walk we took.
So, after the cat chaos and after I cleaned half the studio, you arrived.
And you looked calmer than I expected.
Chaos therapy works.
I could tell, but I also knew something was still sitting behind your eyes.
And you somehow walked in with your own quiet storm.
I did.
You remember the way you said, "Do you want to take a walk before recording?"
Yeah, I didn't want to talk in the studio. The walls felt too close.
So we went out, even though it was still drizzling.
The rain had softened, though.
The sky was in that almost evening color, blue turning into orange.
I love that hour. It makes my emotions feel less sharp.
You didn't talk at first.
And you didn't ask anything, which I appreciated.
I could feel you were holding something fragile.
I was.
When did you decide to tell me?
When we passed that little cafe with the yellow chairs.
Why there?
Because I remember sitting there with my dad years ago. And when I saw the chairs, something in my chest softened.
I think you said, "I got a message today."
Yeah, my sister texted me early in the morning.
Your face changed when you said it. Your energy shifted.
Because the message was simple, too simple.
What did it say?
Just that. But those 5 words hit me harder than a paragraph.
Families have a talent for emotional efficiency.
Exactly. And you know my dad, he's not a talker. But when he's silent in a different way, the whole house feels it.
What did your body do when you read it?
A drop,
like everything inside me fell one floor down.
That sinking feeling.
Yes, and it stayed. That's why I woke up heavy.
It wasn't random at all.
No, my body knew before my mind understood.
Did your sister explain more?
Not right away. She said she'd call later.
So you've been carrying uncertainty all day.
Exactly. And uncertainty is its own kind of fear.
It fills every empty space in your head.
It really does.
Remember we were walking past the trees when you finally said, "I'm scared he's getting worse"?
Yeah, I said it quietly because saying it louder felt too real.
And I told you, you don't have to say it loudly for it to be true.
It had to be so accurate.
Did saying it out loud help at all?
It didn't fix anything, but it loosened the knot in my chest.
That's often the best we get.
I know.
And then you asked me if guilt feels the same for everyone.
Yeah, because I felt guilty for not being there.
And I told you, guilt is just love wearing uncomfortable shoes.
It sounded smart at the time.
It was. It still is. You were walking slower than usual.
I was trying not to fall apart
Did you think of going home?
for a moment, but I also knew going home wouldn't fix anything if the news wasn't clear yet.
That tension between wanting to go and knowing you can't do anything there.
It's awful. It stretches you.
In two directions at once.
Exactly.
When we reached the bridge, the rain finally stopped.
Yeah. And the sky opened up just a little
You looked up for the first time in minutes.
because I suddenly remembered something my dad always says.
What?
Weather changes, feelings change.
That sounds like him.
And it reminded me that emotions move, even heavy ones.
That sentence actually helped me too.
My dad is very wise on accident.
We stood there for a while.
I needed the pause.
I didn't rush you.
That meant a lot.
I wasn't going to push you into the next emotion.
That's the thing. People always try to move you forward.
But sometimes you just need someone to stand still with you.
Exactly. And you did that.
After a long moment, you finally took a deeper breath.
Because for the first time that day, I felt like I wasn't falling alone.
Feelings don't get lighter by force. They get lighter when someone shares the weight.
Yeah. And talking made mine feel bearable.
So the walk helped.
It did. It didn't change the news. It changed my body.
And when we finally turned around to head back,
Something in me felt ready.
ready for what?
Ready to talk about emotions in front of a microphone.
And that leads perfectly.
Into why we started this episode the way we did.
You know, walking back after our talk, I kept thinking about something.
About your dad?
About feelings in general.
Yeah, me too.
It hit me that we always treat emotions like problems.
Yes, like something to delete or fix.
But maybe they're not problems. Maybe they're signals.
Signals we keep trying to ignore.
Exactly. And then we act surprised when they get louder.
Emotions are like smoke alarms. If you cover them, they scream.
Why do you think adults are so afraid of emotions?
Oh, that's easy.
Tell me.
Because emotions don't follow schedules.
That's true.
Adults like control. Emotions like chaos.
A terrible couple.
The worst, but also the most human.
I realized something during our walk
What?
about our emotions.
We judge our emotions too quickly.
Yes, we label them before we even understand them.
This is bad. This is wrong.
I shouldn't feel this.
And my personal favorite? Other people have it worse.
Emotional guilt plus emotional comparison.
A very popular cocktail.
What if emotions aren't moral?
What do you mean?
What if they're not good or bad, just information?
Like weather reports?
Exactly.
A chance of sadness in the morning, followed by guilt and confusion in the afternoon.
Emotional thunderstorms possible after unexpected phone calls.
Honestly, accurate.
When you were talking about your dad earlier, I kept thinking, your fear wasn't wrong.
And your guilt wasn't wrong either.
Emotions just happen.
They arrive before explanations.
And sometimes before memory.
Yes! I felt heavy this morning before I remembered my sister's message.
So your body understood the message faster than your brain.
Bodies are smarter than we admit.
Do you think naming emotions helps?
I think naming them stops them from getting bigger.
Like turning the light on in a dark room.
Exactly. You can see the shape. It stops feeling endless.
But it doesn't make it disappear.
No, it just makes it manageable.
Manageable is good enough for me.
Same.
Why do you think people struggle to name feelings?
Because feelings aren't one-word things.
True.
Like your guilt today. It wasn't only guilt.
No, it was fear, love, helplessness, distance,
Emotions are layered, like onions.
or like badly organized playlists.
Yes, exactly.
Do you think we learn emotions or inherit them?
Both.
How so?
I think families teach emotional language
You're right.
and also emotional silence.
Ooh, that one hits.
We repeat what we grew up inside of.
I learned to hide fear so I wouldn't make things harder for others.
I learned to stay strong so nobody would worry.
See? Two different roads to the same emotional closet.
Perfect description.
You know what I've learned lately?
Tell me.
Emotions don't kill us. Avoiding them does.
Yes.
When I held everything in, my body paid the price.
Same. I get headaches when my emotions have nowhere to go.
My chest tightens.
My stomach reacts.
So emotions will speak one way or another.
The question is, do we let them speak in words or in symptoms?
Talking today helped me more than I expected.
Same.
I think sometimes you need someone who won't rush you out of your emotions.
Someone who can sit in the fog with you.
Yeah, not turning on a big light.
Just being okay with the dimness for a while.
And slowly letting your own body catch up.
Exactly.
After everything today, what's the emotion you're feeling now?
Not peace, but like steadiness.
Steadiness is good.
What about you?
A quiet kind of clarity.
That's even better.
Maybe that's what emotional conversations do. They don't fix the weather.
They just give you an umbrella.
And someone to share it with.
Exactly.
Speaking of sharing,
Yes?
there's something else I realized during that walk.
Something big?
Something honest.
And that leads us right into the last part of this episode.
So, what was the honest thing you realized during our walk?
That I'm tired of pretending my emotions are smaller than they are.
Yeah, I think I realized something similar.
What did you realize?
That I don't always have to be the strong one.
You don't.
And you don't have to be the steady one either.
Thank you for saying that.
You know, days like this remind me that emotions aren't weaknesses.
They're proof that something inside us is alive.
Exactly. Even the heavy ones,
Especially the heavy ones.
they show we care.
And caring is never embarrassing.
I think the biggest lesson today was We don't have to carry feelings alone,
Yeah. Sharing doesn't erase the emotion,
but it shares the weight.
and shared weight becomes understandable.
And once it's understandable,
It becomes livable.
look at us turning our emotional disasters into a podcast episode.
We're very talented that way.
Honestly, thank you for today.
You too. These conversations don't fix life, but they make it softer.
Softer is enough.
So before we close,
Yeah?
if you're listening to this and something heavy is sitting inside you today,
You're not strange for feeling it.
and you're not alone in it,
Emotions move.
they really do. Maybe not fast, but they move.
And if conversations like this help you feel a little lighter,
Or at least a little seen.
feel free to subscribe or leave a comment.
Only if it feels good.
No pressure.
We just love having you here.
Before we end, I want to ask our listener something.
Go on.
What emotion have you been carrying today?
And what would it feel like to name it out loud?
We'd love to hear if you want to share. Until then,
Take a breath,
take your time.
and take care of whatever you're feeling.
We'll see you next time.
Bye, everyone.